Hello, my fellow tea lovers. Welcome to the tea. My name is Patience. Thank you for stopping by. If you're stopping for the first time, welcome. Welcome to my returning subscribers. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. So this week started on a very, well, I say it might come across as an emotional interview to some people, especially those that have special bond with their children and children that have special bond with their parents, which I know I did when my father was alive, because this interview got me tearing up. If you have not seen the interview between the interview on Honest Bunch, it was an interview. They interviewed Judy Austin's former husband, Mr. Emmanuel Obasi. So this interview took 2 hours. It was very, very long, and I'm sure most people couldn't watch it. I had to watch. I paused and I watched. I paused and I watched. I took my time, and eventually I got to the end of the interview. I am not able to put the interview here because Honest Bunch people reported me to YouTube. You guys know I'm trying to build up my channel, to grow my channel, and I wouldn't want to put a video that will make them bring my channel down. So unfortunately I don't have it, but I'll try to put the link to the video so that you guys can click and go watch it. So Mr. Obasi said a lot of things, incriminating things about Judy Austin. It was as if Judy Austin planned this to get to your Edochie, and fortunately for her, she got to meet him, and y'all fell into the trap. And I don't know if they're actually married or they're doing boyfriend and girlfriend. That's their business. But the thing is that it was quite unfortunate that Judy Austin decided to destroy someone's home. She did. She destroyed someone's home, and that I don't like her for that. So after the interview and everything that Mr. Obasi said that was so incriminating, like the instance that when he said Judy Austin used to watch y'all, and whenever she sees y'all whenever she watches a Nigerian movie and she sees y'all, she'll tell him, Mr. Obasi, that was one time her husband, that she really liked this guy, his voice is this, the voice sounds like her uncle's voice. He said a lot of things, but that's just by the way. Why I'm here right now is because Judy Austin responded to the interview. I'm going to play her response, then I'm going to come back and say what I have to say.
It's shocking that a human being with blood in his vein can actually sit down and cook up all manner of lies against somebody that has done no evil against him. Any smart person, any learned person that listened to this podcast will see and hear how he's contradicting himself with everything he's saying. I see people making videos saying, hey, you Edochie took somebody's wife. How could you?
Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Guys, finally Judy Austin has come out to clear the record and to set the record straight on why and how she met your Edochie. You all know that her ex-husband went to Honest Brunch podcast, and since then she has been restless and she has made this video to clear her name and that of your Edochie. So guys, just keep on watching and comment your opinion down below after watching.
I'm here to address one thing and just one thing only. I met Chief Edochie on a movie set in 2016 for the very first time. Up until that time, I had no interest even in acting. I met him on a movie set. The executive producer of that movie is Mr. Ogakoruma. And I believe he's still alive today to bear me witness. People on that production, they are still alive today to bear me witness. That was the first time I ever met him. The person that encouraged me in 2013 to even consider acting was Sylvester Madu. And he's still alive today to attest to this. Up until then, I never had any interest in acting whatsoever. It's shocking that a human being with blood in his vein can actually sit down and cook up all manner of lies against somebody that has done no evil against him. Any smart person, any learned person that listened to this podcast will see and hear how he's contradicting himself with everything he's saying. And that's because everything he's saying, they are all lies. You said on the podcast that you don't even know where your kids are. So why are you still calling you, Edochie, to release them when you don't even know if they are with him? Why are you calling him? Because if you mention his name, people will listen. Because with your name, nobody listens. You need to call his name. You need to call my name for people to listen. Because you've been bought over to come and destroy my name, but you can't. You didn't give me this name, so you won't be able to destroy it. If you go and listen to this man's videos from 2022 till today, you will see how he has contradicted himself in all of it, because he has been lying since 2022. But all of these things will come to a stop, because the court of law is where you have to defend everything you've ever said beyond reasonable doubt. If you must allege, you must defend it. All the lies you've paraded against I and my family, you will defend in court. I am here to make one thing straight, to make one thing very clear. I met you, Edochie, 3 years after my marriage to this said man. This man has ended. 3 years after it had ended. 3. Up until then, I had never met him anywhere. Anywhere. I see some bloggers carrying this gist, talking about it, making videos for traffic. And I'm coming for all of you. If you put up your camera to destroy somebody's name without any verification, without any proof to it, just for traffic, I'm coming for you, wherever you are. I see people making videos saying, hey, you, Edochie, took somebody's wife. How could you? How could you? This same man made a video and said that my marriage to him ended March 2013. March 2013, that's when we dissolved it. I left him 2012. The same man came out to still claim that I have something with him. If you go down to the videos he started making in 2022, he told people that my son, Star, is his son. Now, we were good, we were talking, we were in communication until I now started, I became popular, and then I now started rolling with you, and then I blocked him. People started telling me to do DNA for Star. People started pairing their pictures together, that he's the dad. That one didn't sell. He came back again and said that he hasn't seen the kids for 10 years. He made this video just last year. That one didn't sell. Today is 12 years. Which one is it? Which one is it? For the records, I never for once restricted access to this man. I've never restricted access for him to see his kids. My children spent 5 years with my parents before I moved them to Enugu in 2018. A man will visit them once every year to come and showcase his child with his new wife. To show my parents that he's living the life and I'm suffering. And even with that, my people will still offer him food. The pictures he's posting on net with my kids being very little are the ones he was able to take whenever he goes to see them. So at what point did I restrict access from this man? He called me on the phone 2018 and I gave my children the phone even though they didn't want to talk to him. I said no. Even though he doesn't pay your bills, he's still your biological dad. After that, he promised them that he was going to call. It took him 6 months to keep to that promise. And when he did call, I told him, no, this is not safe. It's not mentally safe for the kids. Even though you don't care for them, I don't put all of that into consideration because I consider them first in every decision I make. Get a lawyer. Let's go to court and legalize this so that the judge will mandate you on when to visit your kids. That was the last time Emmanuel Obasi ever called me till today. He has never called me on phone again, not even once till today. He has come on social media, he has lied, he has destroyed, there is nothing he hasn't done with my name. And because the people that brought him, the people that are paying him to do this, they need him to destroy my name and that of Chief Edochie included. They need him to destroy our names with all these lies. And he's doing the job diligently. But it hurts when I see meaningful, smart Nigerians falling into this trap. It hurts. Not once has he ever brought out any evidence of taking care of these kids. Not once has he ever brought out any evidence of going to court for custody. Not once. But he has a lot to say about me. All the campaign has been about me. The people that paid him, when they are having their event, he goes to that event. It is very glaring for anybody that cares to listen or cares to see. Please, I am warning all you bloggers, stop insulting Edochie. He has done nothing, absolutely nothing to deserve the insult. If anything, he has helped me take care of the kids that are not his biological kids when the man that gave birth to them abandoned them. He has helped me to be a father figure in their lives, put a roof over their heads, pay their school fees, feed them. If anything, you people should praise him for being a kind and awesome man, not insult and destroy his name for what he didn't do. I met him 3 years after my marriage ended, and that is not a crime. If we continue to allow deadbeats to come out and lie and destroy someone that should be praised, what will be the fate of all the single mothers out there that are praying for God to send somebody their way to help them? If a single mother today is looking for somebody to assist her in taking care of her kids, and the person actually does that, and then the people are now against this man, do you think other people would love to help? Do you think other men would love to have anything to do with single mothers? How can a deadbeat come out and lie and people will not think? Go to his page and see how he contradicts himself. At first it was, I'm still his wife. Now I'm no longer his wife, but I'm holding the children hostage. How? Any sensible person would have asked, have you gone to court? Is social media the court of law? He doesn't want to go to court because he doesn't want to pay. He doesn't want to foot the responsibilities of being a father. Please stop insulting Edochie. Stop calling him. Stop destroying his name for being good. Instead, you thank him for assisting me in taking care of these kids. That's the only crime he ever committed. As for Emmanuel Obasi, we will meet where we're supposed to meet, and the law will grant justice to who deserves it. Thank you.
So what do you guys think about the video Judy made? According to her, they are trying to tarnish her image, and they're using Mr. Obasi to tarnish her image. That instead of people, the thing that got me in that video is whenever she addresses Yul as Chief Yul Edochie. So she wants us to give him accolades for taking care of a single mother, for taking care of the responsibility that Mr. Obasi couldn't take care of. What, like, Judy, what I got from that interview that Mr. Obasi did is that Judy is a social climber. She uses whoever is around her to get to the next stage in life, just like she used Mr. Obasi to get to the stage of her going to school and meeting Yul Edochie. After she met Yul Edochie, she dumped her husband. She wants us to applaud this man, Yul Edochie. That Yul Edochie took the responsibility of her husband when the husband did not meet up to expectation, taking care of his children. That the man left her a single woman to take care of the children. Imagine Judy trying to, what is the word again? That how would you want men to feel if, in short, what she's trying to say, in essence, what she's trying to say is that if people keep attacking Yul Edochie for what he did with her, many other men, they're going to run away from helping single mothers. But one question I have is that, okay, Judy, you said your marriage ended up 2013, which of course it can be validated because Mr. Obasi said the same thing. If your marriage ended 2013, that was when you met Yul, or you said you met Yul years after your marriage ended. Was Yul Edochie single when you met him? That's a question, because right now nobody is going to look at you as some, like, in the eyes of so many people, you're a bad woman. You're a bad woman. What I noticed from Judy is that she's a social climber, like I said earlier. She uses people to climb to the next step. And I'm sure if she sees another man now that is willing to take her in, for her to be able to climb to the next stage in her life, she's going to use the man to climb. So what makes you think, another question that I'm asking is that, Judy, what makes you think that people are paying Mr. Obasi to come tarnish your image? Because, like, yeah, make it make sense. Why would someone get Mr. Obasi and tell Mr. Obasi, this is Judy Austin, come and spoil her name, come and spoil her image? And you made an instance when you said when he goes for occasions, people like, you just threw someone, like you just give someone a sub. I know who you threw that sub to. Why would someone give Mr. Obasi money to tarnish your image if you're not the one that you're the one that took someone else's husband? You're the one that has been dancing on social media showing off someone else's husband. What makes you think people are hating on you because of Mr. Obasi? Because, like, people are spoiling your image, giving Mr. Obasi money, go and do this to her, go and do that to her. You already did this all by yourself. So don't blame it on Mr. Obasi. Mr. Obasi did not do anything. You're the one. You're the one that did it. That thing that I notice is that Judy loves beautiful things, which is, there's nothing wrong to like something that is beautiful. You've admired Yul for a long time, which is okay. It's okay to admire. Why not make your husband, package your husband to look that way? And if you feel the man is not as presentable as you would want him to be, you can do something about it. It's all about presentation, packaging, and all the rest. You see Yul, that you eventually went to his family and messed up his family. It was his wife. It was May that made him look that way. One thing I realized with some women is that women behave like children. You know, if you put a group of children in a spot and you put a lot of toys, there will be confusion. They wouldn't know what to pick. But the moment a child picks a particular toy, you will see every other child gravitating, fighting to get that particular toy that a child has picked. Just, that's how women behave. Just because May made this, Yul to be this presentable, the way he talks, the way he carries himself. Is he still talking the way he used to talk when May was there? No, he's not. So May presented this guy like she brought him, marinated him very well, and brought him to the public for us to accept him. And we did, because we saw something good about what the wife has been doing and what she did in his life. But no, Judy came, instead of you to make your own man look the way this other, though they won't be, they are not going to look the same way, but it's maybe the things you like about the person. If it is clothes, that is something that is doable. You can make your husband dress that way. Your husband might not be able to talk that way, but why did you go to destroy someone's home just because of infatuation? Is it real love or infatuation, or you're a social climber? I think Judy is a social climber. She used Mr. Obasi to get to what's his name, Yul Edochie, and probably she's going to use Yul Edochie to get to someone else. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. I don't know when this is going to end. It's a never-ending situation right now. There's always something that will pop up about, just because these people want us to talk about them. Judy Austin, that has been looking for the limelight. Now you've seen the limelight. No matter what you try to do, no, people will always see you as Delilah that lured Samson and cut his locks. So you're the Delilah of our time, whether you like it or not. Instead of you to polish your husband and make him more presentable the way you would want him to look like, no, you decided to go for someone else's husband. Why will you say people should applaud him for helping a single mother? Why will people applaud him? Was he single? Was he single? Even if you presented yourself as a single mother, does it give you the right to go and spoil someone else's family? Judy, one question again. Was Yul Edochie single when you met him, when you packed your things and went straight to scatter his home? Was he single? Anyway, I've come to the end of this video. I don't want it to be longer than this. What do you guys think? What Judy said, does she have the right to say what she said for people to applaud Yul Edochie for what he did? Yul was taking care of your own children, your responsibility, while ignoring his own family. How can people applaud a man for ignoring his own family and taking care of another man's responsibility? What this man said was that they deprived him. They didn't want him to get access to his children. They didn't want him to get access to his children. Insulting Mr. Obasi, calling him a deadbeat father. And that if we allow deadbeat fathers to come out and lie and say certain things that they're not supposed to say, that means we are stopping the good men that are married from helping single mothers. Does that make sense, Judy Austin? Why will you say people are paying Mr. Obasi to come tarnish your image? You're the one that destroyed yourself. You're the one that uprooted yourself right from your own home, which Mr. Obasi had given to you with your children. You uprooted yourself because you felt that place wasn't good enough for you. You focused your eyes on Yul Edochie and you uprooted and landed yourself in another woman's home. So why should we applaud Yul Edochie for taking care of you while ignoring his real family? Why should we applaud him? Judy Austin, it's about time you just step down and pray for forgiveness, because what you've done to this family, it is an unforgivable act. Don't come and claim that you're a good person. You're not. Everybody knows that you're not. Anyway, I have to stop right here. I don't want to make this video longer than this. If you like what I do, give this a thumbs up. And if you're here to subscribe to my channel, please, friends, help me subscribe and move my channel forward. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you guys. And I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye-bye.